choice. They can either be sheep or shepherds.
It's going down tonight, son, it's really going down. Mix City Shogun. Rhyme schemes. DJ Dan. It's amazing. On the Rise Radio.
Rag City bitch. Rag City bitch.
Everybody, what's up? It's Shogun. Hey, this is Unsigned Artist Hour, but hey, guess what? We got a special show for you today. Hey, we're going to have the cannabis businessman up in here, and the thing about it, we're going to talk about some cannabis, people. As a matter of fact, I had to do some things, I had to do my homework on some cannabis, because I'm trying to be a cannabis person. As you notice, I got the 420 La La shirt on. These also are available to buy, 420 La La. Now, hold up, see, we only going to make it right, If we're going to talk about cannabis, we might as well have some cannabis in the room. What do you think about that? Now, one thing about it, people, I am a firm believer in marketing. And I think that is one thing that we can do. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you this too. We got everything, the goodies, okay? The goodies are in, hold up, let's see. We got cannabis, all right? Just let people, this ain't no ragweed or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is Cannabis Day, all right? We're going to have Mr. Cannabis in here. Miko, cannabis businessman, okay? Let me get this out. Now, okay? Look at this bud right here. Look at this bud, all right? There we go, all right? So, today is going to be Cannabis Day, all right? We got a little bit here too, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, let's see what else is in the goodie. Oh, we got one of these little things right here. You remember these back here? You remember these? You know what I'm saying? We got that. All right. And let's see, what else we got? Oh, gotta have a lighter. Gotta have a lighter. Gotta have a lighter. So we gotta have a lighter. You know what I'm saying? And let's see. Oh, gotta have some dab too. I came prepared for today's show. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's about the cannabis business, you know what I'm saying? And if there's anybody out there that's interested in asking the gentleman some questions, please call in. The number is 714-717-9378. This is going to be the cannabis time, all right? So one thing about it, please call in, you know? And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get back into some rotation of music. But hey, stick around. We're going to be having the businessman here on the Rise Radio. Let's get it.
He shall perish when I'm upon him. Beat my bar pimpery. Dummies might call it trickery. Leave my scars to have you for up the pure crime. Black angel walking, stack money balling. Nat turn 100 niggas running just as often. When that Mac bustin', I see your act cousin. Telling niggas you was big when you really wasn't. An angel fell from the sky, so we got no light only, so we covered his eye. I was offended by his error till I came off my high and took a glance in the mirror, saw that angel was I. Dangerous mind state, able to straight strangle a snake. Amazingly great stamina, man handle it. My antennas be standing and scanning how we relate. No understanding the usual, let the candle the air. The worst critic hit the perpetrator brutally like virgin.
Alright, what's the song you want to hear so I can remember where I put that in rotation so I can get it up there? Let me know. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. But these rappers gon' fear it. Yeah, I spit slick, I rip shit and ass crack. I niggas see my numbers like it's fast, man. I'm past that. Where the weed at? You're getting past that. We the last of the Mohegans. Rap critics been feeding. We kill the rappers. They screaming, y'all listen, no pay attention. We spit it with ammunition. What the game has been missing, yeah. You know the game when I spit this slick, right? Like third rank from Germany, coming back with the third rank. When I come through, all I need is one mic and one bitch and one nigga on the same mission as me to get rich. I left the six back in Cali with the collar crazy. Trees, niggas never see me. Money be gon' be sneezing like it's just a me. Coming with that real rap. Break the game from heaven, nigga, kill tricks. Spin the game shit down when I come through with the full power. When I write rhymes, it's like the Holy Spirit. When I come around like leave me in 4 seasons every day, cause I rap that. This is hip hop, and I'm taking my shit. I love it on the East Coast. So you know I love it on the West Coast. So you know I love it down south. So you know I love it up north. Prospect, yeah, I'm chillin', thinking about taking a flight to Cali in a few minutes. When we stuff the duffel, press the tire to break the handle, got the play ready. Fight the lane, we take the shuttle, got the spaceship. Roller coaster, the we in motion, we ain't surfboarders, but catch me flowing over the ocean. This is something special, I can't put my finger on it. Frying pan, fire burn, making a omelet. Trying to eat competitions from more angles, but politicians politic at the wrong tables. I'm right here, as you see my hand waving. Greatness in the total package, the fan favorite. Futuristic, I animated so much black ink on the white sheets, they clear I mean translated. I mean almost made in the past, it's reenactment years later. I look to the side. You know I love it on the East Coast, so amazing. You know I love it on the West Coast, so amazing. You know I love it down south, it's so amazing. You know I love it up north. Rock skin, let's go boy with the shot town killer Cali flow. They call me Angel if you ain't already know. I'm the I-double-S-A-N-J-E-L. Fucking with rhyme schemes, kitty out shells. If we ain't blazing tracks, then we blazing Joe. We both come from a city where the cops plant coke. We come from
Little mama wanna roll, she got dick. She know I'm biotic, with or without chronic. Without the pressure, smoking chronic. You know I love it on the East Coast, so you know I love it on the West Coast, so you know I love it down south, so you know I love it up north.
What up? What up?
Blotted, cemetery bitches, cash premonitions, urban bitches. Now can I mention that I blew crazy lines before? I spit many rhymes for show. The exit, sex, no low, sit, set, trip balls, colors, collages, walls, bigger ones and yours. Applause me, I'm about to shine, see. Dark fucking moonshine, late last night, G. Had me on the flip all night, got a side, the other side, heavy, beat it up, really bad, beat it up. Ain't it sad for you? But it's true, it's a quick shit, chill cannabis. But you knew, throw the killer bitch on a music competition. Every nigga's 50 feet deep. Easy on my knees, cause she easy. You want me so easy.
You push a less, I pimp the wagon. I bless you with my rifle, with the slacking. It's time to holler back and scream what's cracking. Girl, you don't know,
But I can learn.
I'm about to flow.
Then make my head turn.
I'm the king of doing that.
Ain't the queen from the back.
It's your favorite subject? Alright, we're gonna talk about it. Alright. Welcome everybody. This is gonna be a cannabis show. Do you got your cannabis? You can't be on a cannabis show unless you have cannabis. You gotta have cannabis. What's up over here?
Now I'm a kiss your neck, put on a blindfold if you're wet. I thought I told you that I was thorough with my sex. Cover me, I'm going in, you're loving how I'm quit. Unleash my homeboys from where they live. You figure that part out while they swim. We only on round 2, I'm good for 10. Girl, you don't know,
But I can learn.
I'm about to flow.
Then make my head turn.
I'm the king of doing that.
Ain't the queen from the back.
Yo, Brooklyn, fucking nasty up in here. That's what's gonna make the people cheer. Nasty talk.
Did you find me yet?
So it's rainy walk. Oh, now you want a brother to speed it up. If I go any faster, I'ma beat it up. I can do
Alright,
that if you
this is
want.
gonna be a cannabis show. Alright, we talking about cannabis. We're gonna have the cannabis man in the house.
I think it's time for another nasty chime. So move to the side, make way for sugar daddy. Money makes the girls lay down, light up a fatty, and continue to pump and grind, take a breath. Then say, shorty, what's on my mind? Take a guess.
Yo, if you want me, cuddle me, eat me. Never blow up myself, never deceive me or leave me. I'm the best, yes, I'm that crazy by mistress.
Girl, you don't know,
But I can learn.
I'm about to flow.
Then make my head turn.
I'm the king of doing that.
Ain't the queen from the back.
Alright, everybody. Hey, glad you can find me, Miss Camille. Alright. Boy, we got some derogatory folks over on this side of the map. What's up? It's all good though. Gotta have some negative folks in the world, you know what I'm saying? That's for sure. Alright, people. This right here, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we got coming up is Green Guy, DJ Green Guy, good friend of mine, alright? Do you have your cannabis out, folks? Let's see if I got some out here.
It's a celebration. Enjoy yourselves.
Woo! Alright, this DJ Green Guy.
That's the spot right there. That's the spot. Oh, come on.
Alright, welcome, your first day.
Standing by the Chinese stove. Pussies give me bags. Trying to make some dough. To my ladies, hop around from place to place. Bad girls, I got warrants and carry mace. mean, I can't knock it. I saw a bag from that boy because I felt like it. Licking off shots, cause I'm done fighting. So tired from boxing, like my name was Lennox. No one's throwing hands on you, look like yourself. It's plain stupid until the nosy ass neighbors trying to get info. We can video looking at us through the window. Hit the club, everybody on the street bounce to the sound of rough, fucking drum beat blowing up the town. Put the volume up, about as loud as it goes, and leave it loud when the cops come around. Fuck them hoes, everybody on the street bounce to the sound. The rough, fucking drum beat blowing up the town. Put the volume up, about as loud as it goes, and leave it loud when the cops come around. Fuck them hoes, I just gotta roll Philadelphia, shower from North Philly to Chester in less than an hour. Ready, have to be there, I'll make a red and walk in. Cop a new whip, Jeep, take a ride and spark shit. Pull over the PL, script in Maryland and park it. Handle the biz, scrambling, get my dogs barking. Answer the phone, and it's about to go down. I love the East Coast, skipping from town to town. I-95, heading down to Jacksonville. Scoop up my road dog who loves the master still. Champagne, Momo, get right back at y'all. Employee of the A, metaphysics might laugh at y'all. Corny ass cats on the radio, holding my nose, singing around with Jangio. This is dedicated to the underground rappers, man. We ain't platinum in the game, we just black and play. We get the club, everybody on the street bounce to the sound of rough, fucking raw beat blowing up the town. Put the volume up, about as loud as it goes, and leave it loud when the cops come around. Fuck them hoes, everybody on the street bounce to the sound. The rough, rugged, raw beat blowing up the town. Put the volume up, about as loud as it goes, and leave it loud when the cops come around. Fuck them hoes. Shout out to old age 10, possible less. Everybody out in B-more, especially PX. To my big brother Magic down in Richmond. To Muslim with Evo, now we're pimping. Big up the keeper of the funk in West Philly, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo on 63rd, you feel me? I gotta send love to all my mom's holding it down for the kids. Working 2 jobs, folklores and Darby, rocking the pitch.
Alright, people, we get ready for Mr. Cannabuiness man on.
Jersey man props if you drive a car, motors getting lost at every turn is far. Just the New York girls about to pay the top dollar. Smokes 10 holes and pack dogs, some big timers. And all my enemies that envy me, I'm here to stand up, call me Donnie, man, Quinn and D. Forget the club, everybody on the street bounce to the sound of rough, fucking raw beat blowing up the town. Put the volume up, about as loud as it goes, and leave it loud when the cops come around. Fuck them hoes, everybody on the street bounce to the sound. The rough, fucking raw beat blowing up the town. Put the volume up, about as loud as it goes, and leave it loud when the cops come around. Fuck them hoes.
Everybody, what's up? This is your boy Shogun. This is On the Rise Radio. Hey, and we got a special guest that's going to be joining us. Let's see if we can get him on the line and everything like that. Let's see if we can have him tune in. Hello? Do we got anybody on the line?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Bless up, bless up. How you doing?
I'm doing good, my brother. I'm doing good. It's a pleasure to be able to actually speak with you and have you on the show today. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, here we go. Can you hear me now?
I hear you perfectly, man. And the honor is all mine. I greatly appreciate your time, my brother.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Thank you for having me, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. I woke up this morning, so I know I'm doing okay.
I tell people that's 2 steps ahead of the game.
Right. Exactly. So, hey, I want to start it out a little different by going ahead and you tell the listeners and everything like that. Also, you can let your listeners know that they can actually tune in to Facebook Live on Shogun Overload's page and actually see this live broadcast, if there's interested. And then also, if you have anybody that's interested in asking some questions, they can chime in that way and ask questions and stuff like that too, because we welcome all questions, listeners, and everything like that. So let's go ahead and start it off. You tell us a little bit about yourself and what made you get in this business and how you got in this business and what's going on with the business.
Well, fortunately for me, I was born in 78, so I was somewhat raised into the industry, if you know what I mean. Weed was not a drug in my household when I was born, let's just say that, okay? Saturday afternoon, music was playing, Luther was in the background, and we were outside while Mom enjoyed her medicine while cleaning the house. That's good pop, collectively. It was a good energy we always got from it, seeing them together and enjoying themselves. And now I understand as an adult why the energy wasn't what it was. It's something that we could all enjoy. I tell people it's a flower we both can enjoy.
Right.
I started pretty young in the household. My parents weren't aware of when I started. I did my best to hide it. Or as we all assume when we're kids, I probably thought I was hiding it. But I started experimenting probably around 13 or 14 with marijuana. And honestly, we didn't even know what we were doing. We would go to people's yards, and which we call fresh. So we would peel it right off of the tree. Okay. We caught it back then.
All right. Well,
we didn't know what it exactly was.
Okay. Let me ask you a question on that subject about being at home, because I can remember experiencing that. But I want to ask you, not to cut you off, but when your parents, how was it your parents knew that you had did something? What was it? Was there a way you came in the house, a way you was acting, or what?
I think we all think in their life, when you do something or you've been experiencing something, you start seeing what they call the sign. Okay. And I guess there's an eating, sleeping. My mood probably told a lot to them about what I was doing.
Okay. Because I can remember one time, like when I first started, and like you were saying, you was like 13 or something like that. I was probably the same age that I tried it. And, my friends from school, we'd actually, at lunchtime, we'd go do it. And then I can remember coming home one day, and I guess I had this look, or like, I just looked like, I must have had paranoid, because I'm scared, my mom was going to know, and I think that's what made her know. Like, boy, what you done did now?
Right, well, we had to take all the steps back then. You had to have the Visine, the cologne. You would, in most cases, either put a sweater on or take it off while smoking.
Right.
We knew that our parents knew all the time, so we thought we were doing our best to prepare ourselves before coming home.
All right. I can relate to that. Go ahead and continue on, sir.
So what happened, I'm from West LA, born and raised in West LA. My parents worked hard to keep me on a good side of town, but LA, we're so multicultural, so diverse. Can't help but see all the different communities and cultures. So I got out of it. And in my travels, I made a lot of relationships. And everybody knows California, everybody knows the stories of LA. The weed was abundant. I mean, literally. We called it stress back then, Sprebo, AZ, they got different names for it. Now we call it outdoor, low grade. Some people don't appreciate the outdoor because it's so spoiled. But I got in contact with a variety of different people in many different walks of life, culturally, financially. That would put me in a position, people were growing on their own. A lot of weed travel from Mexico and get Los Angeles before it traveled the country. And we were pretty much the main for the marijuana industry as a whole. Southern California did most of the growing, Northern California did most of the growing, and Southern California did most of the distribution. Right. And being an advantageous, outgoing kid, kind of young, and I was pretty big on character. People put me in a position. But in the very beginning, I was put in a position to be a wholesaler because people would give me product. And like I said, it was such an overflow of it. It's still even today. It was pretty easy for people to say, hey, you take this, you try this. And if a friend or a neighbor or a friend worked with ideas, he would say, hey, take mine too when you go over there. You didn't want to take this. So that's how I started in the street, junior high school. And I made a pretty good name for myself, as people call it LA the weed man. Okay. Big thing about being a weed man, you have to be consistent. Yeah. You can't have people waiting, people that have high expectations. So I had to learn to underpromise and over-deliver real young. Right. Because of the street. But that's where the ethics was built, and the law changed in 1996. I was supposed to graduate high school, and it didn't. I had already started working for the United Artists movie theater in Westwood and Wilshire, pretty famous movie theater. And, pretty much from 16, having money and understanding money, how important it is. In 1996, when I didn't graduate high school, but I was getting very high, I had all these variety of different people that entrusted their or money to do either side of the job. Luckily for me, the industry opened wide up, and we had what we call medical marijuana here in California.
Okay.
And when the law passed, there were only a few dispensaries. A black dispensary owner that was suffering from HIV, and a lot of people from LA and Cali know him. And he had one of the first black-owned dispensaries people mentioned.
Okay.
So I immediately took, like when you sell Girl Scout cookies, anything, you go to all the family and friends and people you already know, right?
Right.
So I started the relationship. I even went as far to go a little further. I started going out to these events that they would have inside of the event before Weed Map. Now I use Weed Map as my main contact base.
Okay.
But back then, it's called, you had to pay your way.
Right.
So the game in LA is to be sold, not told.
I ain't heard that in a while. I haven't heard that saying in a long time. Because the thing is like, I actually experienced, let me tell you, like when I smoked weed and everything like that, but like when I came to LA, this was like in like 82, 83 and stuff like that when I experienced.
Oh, yeah, like that.
And what we was doing there was, they had the weed, but then there was this guy called Sherm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was when I started experiencing different levels of highness, when Sherm was around, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I do know, and that's the thing about it, LA, when I came here, it just opened my eyes to so much. It was like so much opportunity. And see, you're being from LA, you already know. And like, it was for me, I was a country boy coming out of a community of 5,000 people. And then I come to LA, you can imagine, and the first person I met was Big Hudson, you know what I'm saying? He just put me up on LA, like, man, I was like, oh my God. And that's what it is, like I said, LA's a very diverse type of place, But that's the thing about it. Now, you're saying about the legalizing of the weed. Now, I'm having an understanding that you said it was legalized at one point, or what's going on with that situation? Because at one point it's okay, but then you hear, okay, they're shutting these places down. Like just recently out in Anaheim, California, they shut down all these places because, they're saying they're illegal. And then, at the same time, they're saying it's legal.
I'm glad you asked. It's very unfortunate that the people, the families, and the companies, the businesses, and brands that have been in this industry at one point, like I say, taking the risk of our freedom, our life, of a plant that yields. But let me expound specifically on the start of what the problem is.
Okay.
Our federal government still schedules marijuana and hemp, the plant in its entirety, as a Schedule 1 drug. What that means is even CBD, cannabis oil, which only has healing properties, which only help inflammation, only help pain, there is no psychoactive effect. There's no side effect where you feel the feeling of being high. And they still have that as a Schedule A drug, Schedule 1 drug. So what we're going through is they're not acknowledging the plant. Even after 20 years of being recreational, we see that it helps people with pain, multiple sclerosis, third cancer. Further than that, we're talking about the children in the world that are taking it. And parents are traveling on planes to get it. So the term illegally for children.
Right.
Across the world because of what our federal government has done. So this plant, even the CBD I was discussing, is considered something bad for us. Although I'm sure you're aware, every pharmacy in America and the world is giving us a form of a derivative of opiate or a benzoate.
Right.
For those that want to hear more flack, they're giving us heroin. That's our children and our elderly and our entire community. I'm in a community that uses and appreciates cannabis and the benefits of the plant.
Right.
There are many different things in this world that we all are taking. Some are considered legal.
Right.
Now, to answer your question about business, is of course for government, the mainstay of that is business, of course. It's not about community salvation and the people. I guess you go most problem where it's great is now the government is in the process of these states now being lenient on these states now all falling in line with wanting to be recreational and allowing adults to enjoy the planned uses. Now you're looking at these, including the pharmaceutical companies, fighting this new industry, as we'll call it, coming out. So what they continue to do, I want to be frank, since 1996, we've been allowed to enjoy the plant as a patient, as a medical recommendation for doctors who are allowed to well, use this under terms. Now, what I mean by under those terms is that it's closer to recreational, where an adult 21 or older can use the product, same as alcohol or cigarettes. As that transpires and the laws are changing, they're making laws change for us in the medicinal field. The reason, the money. The businesses are coming in. And the businesses are going to take over the distribution. For instance, even myself, being a businessman, no longer will I be able to operate under a regular business license or a retailer's permit and my medical recommendation as a patient. For everything under the sun to operate. We can't call retailers license go really cut anything by the way. But they're even telling us that at this point we're going to have to get business license or a conditional use permit for marijuana specifically, which would act as a business license. But as you know, the federal government still hasn't allowed this. Global banks recognize, you can't take or get money or even CBD. But just let us lose our account. Well, the real answer to your question is the money's going to be involved. Now we're talking about billions of dollars in an industry that they've allowed in the black market to succeed, and now that they've raped and they've taken all of our network, they see how it works, they see the money, they see how to distribute, and they have all the information like they do. They come in and take all the information and then they can benefit themselves. They can tell you in a courtroom, and this thing's going to do it to the bank.
Well,
and they're going to step in and they're going to just make it really, really regulated, and they're going to make sure that the people that can afford and that will be allowed to hold the positions in the industry are the people that are being influenced.
Well, to my understanding, like, they're only going to allow certain people to get these licenses. Is that true? Is it because they want to regulate everything? And the thing about it, that's like really not, I say, fair, bottom line.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got chicks that ran into it where you go to 19, and it's the hardest thing to tell them to be here in America. You tell them every day you can be anything, you can do anything, and all the freedoms and all how great things are for us to live what we call a life, The important thing is to be alive, not just go through life, be alive, have these great experiences. And it's the same, we have to tell our children that, it's just not fair. And that's why me as an activist, as a businessman, as a cannabis businessman, as a father, as a man in this culture, this community, in this day and age, I'm kind of trying to spread the best to the children, the older people, everyone, so that they can go along with. We got to speak up and have our own voice. We have our own rights, and we have to take that. That's our given right here. And if we're getting all together as one, that we really come together collectively. Hopefully we're going to get a second to talk about that, because a lot of what we're going through with shops getting shut down, sessions, and I'll explain further what it meant to the shops and the ingredients that you guys can sell. But unfortunately, we're just not working leveraged by being collective as a community like we used to. And a lot of people are being found out, and to our level, and then you already understand with businesses, licenses, and the dealing with city influencers, there's only going to be so many things allotted, and like a bankroll or a homeowner, anything else, if you're pre-approved, if you already know they apply this way and have these things set up, you're more likely to get that quicker than someone that's unaware and doesn't have that contact, that influence.
All right. Well, hey, check it out. What we're going to do, we're going to get a song, and we're going to get you back in, and we'll get more into the other side of the game and everything like that. Like I said, folks, here we are on the Rise Radio. Today is Cannabis Day. You know what I'm saying? We got the cannabis businessman in here. Is it? I'm saying it right, Miko? Or am I saying it wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I didn't hear.
Is the name correct? Is it Miko? Is that how you say it?
I go by me. Because my real name is Mickey.
Okay.
My mom was born in 78. That's how they came up with the music.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to bring you back on, but we're going to go ahead and get into a song. This is Guns and Ammo off a Street Notes record, and it's that good. That's why I'm thinking about that. That good. Let's go. right, that was That Good by Guns and Ammo off of Street Notes Records. This is your boy Shogun. Hey, we on the line with the cannabis businessman. And before we go back to him, got to give a shout out, and basically, supporters of On the Rise Radio, and one of the backers of On the Rise Radio is 420 Lala. Hey, it's a delivery service. Hey, if you're looking for some good stuff, edibles and all that stuff, and even some ointments that are good for your body that make you stop hurting, hey, call 420 Lala. They on Weed Maps. You better hear. All right, so we're going to get back into Mr. Cannabis Businessman. How you doing again?
What's going on, man?
All right,
Bless,
good.
Good. Thank you again for having me.
Hey, no doubt, no doubt. I can't wait till we have that face-to-face meeting, you know what I'm saying? Because this one's good right now, but the face-to-face is even going to be more impactful, you know?
Oh, yeah, it'll be plenty of smiles and smoke, my brother.
Yep. And right now, I got some questions. I went and sat down and started Googling some, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a cannabis professional, so I need to find out some things. I'm trying to get this 420 Lala, delivery service off the ground and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, I'm kind of not too, understanding of the game and the laws and everything. So I went and did some research and I said, okay, let me ask some questions. We're going to get into question and answer game right now. Are you ready for this? All right.
Always ready, man.
All right. Now, my first question is, and listeners, you got to pay attention because some of you out there, you're into that cannabis game, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm showing everybody here, right here. I got my cannabis here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not blazing and stuff like that, though, in the studio, you know what I'm saying? The management will get mad at me, you know what I'm saying? You know how management is. So I got to keep that safe for right now. We'll do it later, okay? But hey, what it is my first question is how is 420 companies analyze? How do they analyze products to rate them? How do they analyze them?
Okay, they're saying, even in the searches, a buyer of the product, they have like a blue light with a magnifying glass. They'll look at it and get a look at the full extension of the search. Either the search, they'll look at it and see, in most cases, you see mold, like a haze, white. We know it's expensive, but it's very expensive. White. There's things that they know to look for. They're ranking it to make sure it has that snap, especially security, so that obviously none of the takes that's just the beginning stage. Now with technology and some of the companies that want to get into the industry, even at the sessions, we have product testers that are available.
Okay.
They can tell you exactly if there were pesticides used. They can tell you the percentage of THC, CBA, and THCA that's in the plant. So you can find out which helping properties are more prevalent in the plant.
Okay.
There's a variety of different things. Like I say, now that we have technology, there's testing plants on site at a location. That's getting results.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So, you know how you got your street vendors out there and they swear they have the best stuff going on. Do you recommend for people to stop seeking those street vendors that, from the streets that are trying to sell it to you? Because, in some cases, like I even can say in one case with me, you know what I'm saying, I went and purchased some, but, then, I went to, say, for instance, see if somebody was interested, and they said, hey, it's a bad grade, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to, so what do you recommend for that when, you're not experiencing it, but you're going out there and this person's saying, hey, I got this good stuff, you know what I'm saying, buy it from me, my price is this, and then you buy it and you come to find out it was some skunk weed or some scratch weed, you know what I'm saying?
I have a two-part answer to that. I'm glad you asked. Now, remember earlier I was telling you I had to learn to understand because of expectations, because of just the real reality of realizing, especially with this and this drug, everyone has to call it tolerance. So if you got to ask more questions about their use, I can't tell you how I'm going to use before an oil change. I can tell you it's an estimated 3,000 miles or a 5 years. But if you tell me in return that, hey, I'm going to drive this car every day to Vegas, in fact, we might need to do a different kind of oil change, use different kind of oil.
Okay.
If you're talking to a salesperson, they're selling you a product, right? So they're going to be leading you in a direction.
Right.
If someone that's there that don't use, they're going to find out what it is you're looking for and find out if they can have. Now, like you said, in the streets, unfortunately, and I won't say it's LA, everybody knows discourage people into saying that the streets, as we call it, don't have good, because I remember back in the day we would say, is this homegrown? But when you get educated about the plant, you'll find that the primary reserves in most cases are homegrown, which means something grown in high quality, very small amount, and someone's putting a lot of work into it. Obviously, that plant gets made better. So there are people out there in the streets that have good quality bud. But for your security and safety with the plant and the law, what it is now, there really should be a need for you to have to deal with some of the streets you can't trust.
Right.
Now, as for the person, you're going to have to ask more questions, just like you would if you were taking some new Advil or Mucinex or something new now that I had to ask questions about before you would like to. You know, we were used to cough syrup, you know, back in our day.
Right,
right. Different things now.
Sipping on the syrup, sipping on the syrup.
Technology. Google would ask answers. You can get on a website called elitesleep.com, and it says, hey, this is strange. You can look and it'll give you details about what the plant looks like, what it fits with.
Oh. Okay. So let me ask you a question. If you have some weed that, you know, is, I guess, not the quality of some of the weed that you're getting out there now, and you want to get rid of it, what's the best way to get rid of it? Is it just blazing it all up?
There's some new cannabis, to be honest, and explain to you about extract.
Okay.
Sometimes you have plants that are in quality of how it comes out in its look. Sometimes the color.
Okay.
Maybe you didn't trim or right, and people prefer things now, especially here in California where we're spoiled and we have all the varieties. Some people will take those bee buds, as we call them, which are smaller buds, they grow real full, huge nuts, or whatever bigger. Some of those buds are then turned into what you call extracts. So you can make it with oil, you can do CO2 extraction, cold CO2 extraction, and make bacon.
Okay.
You put it in gas. You can put it into wax or a pump-over form so that you can dab it.
Yeah, I got some.
Different ways they heat it or chill it and extract it.
Okay.
To make these concentrates so that you can even make edibles. You can make it into an oil.
Okay. Oh, okay. So there's ways to get rid of it then.
To get rid of it or to take the best, to make the best of what it is.
Okay.
There's so many things you can still do with it.
Okay. Because I was going to say, I even got some DAP right here, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing it on Facebook Live, you know what I'm saying? Got some right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got my little pharmaceutical kit here, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had to celebrate. I even got my little bong here with the little lady on it, you know what I'm saying? Because some people like to enjoy their smoke when they're with a woman, you know what I'm saying? So I got a little woman on my bong, you know? Yeah, but hey, another question. How do cannabis companies go legal if it's still illegal under federal?
Well, a lot of us have to be very creative. And like I say, to give you an honest answer, so many people out here and attorneys are taking advantage of the fact that there's so many people trying to have money in cover businesses that are interested in getting into the industry. What I want to say as a cannabis man, honestly, is let's just wait. If you understand law, you understand how things work, you know that there's going to be bylaws, there's going to be regulations.
Right.
I need people to understand that a lot of people are biased. There's a lot of people that are very heavily opinionated because of the coverage of this being the word drug, that usually being a negative word. People are frankly all over the place. If you're retaining an attorney, you'll notice that they're kind of giving you what we call perspective answers, which are, if we go this way, we can do this. If we go that way, we can do this. Why they say what we can't do it? Because there's so many things that are happening very rapidly. Take a deep breath. We've been in recreation now. Other states have already done it adjacent to it. See, Vegas just did it recently this year. Colorado, for a while. They're going to copy most of what these other states have already done successfully. It's going to just be a little transition, as I say, all put into place and then actually institute. So people just need to take a deep breath, calm down, and know that they're putting things out, they're putting information out, and there are going to be a lot of changes. Kind of like you said earlier, a lot of these shops got shut down early. They're just doing it in preparation because they don't want to be fined when it comes clear what the bylaws are, what the regulations are, what the new, you got to be so careful. Yeah. things of that nature.
Okay. And the thing about
Now,
it, go ahead.
You're really one of two things. You're putting a lot of fishing hooks in the water and hoping for a bite, like a lot of people are planning for everything, or you're just being patient and you're doing what I'm doing, which is aligning, receiving information. I'm dealing directly with the OG Hardcore brothers, the Walker Rizal brothers, the Pop Brothers-in-law, and they're very open and honest, and they're actually in the community at the forefront. And, they're just other people too. Their logo is, I won't cut this on the radio, is SPSU, which is just so you know what up. Which is just, let them all come into place, let them do their part, and we as the community will do our part to use the laws that we voted in.
Right.
We're looking at, sadly, a standstill because there's so many changes. You got to understand, they have a department for, like, food. If you have a store, someone's going to come up from the health department and give you an A on your window. Someone's going to make sure that there's room for a wheelchair to come in.
Right.
It's a brand new industry, and they're going to have to build people in all these roles, and supervisors and stitches and overseers, and they have to build all that. They have to sign all that to a brand new industry that, again, my French is funny.
Okay, so am I taking it that it's going to turn into a government business to where it's basically going to be like, say you go into McDonald's, like it's going to be a franchise where people like go into a McDonald's or something like that? So it's not going to be like you can be a owner of a company because you're going to have to buy into a franchise. Is that basically what it's going to be?
The part answer to that is, yeah, you're going to have money. I want you to think about trying to get an alcohol license in the Valley right now.
Okay.
Only one or two things that are going to happen. You're going to have to outbid someone, and you're probably talking about, I've been a storefront for a while, but back a few years ago, like $250,000 to $300,000 for an alcohol license. So we're talking about just beer and wine, and your event to be able to resell it. That would be the cost, and then you have to have other things like you have to actually have the storefront and the location, and that has to be within ordinances, church, schools, so on and so forth. So I want you to imagine how difficult it is for a person like me that doesn't have credit, doesn't have paperwork, a high school diploma, and all that. How difficult it is for me to file for these things and to get approved.
Right.
That's where the separation happens for everyone in all industries and all business. So, yeah, you can look forward to the big companies coming in 5 years. They've already told the small companies that they're going to protect us from monopoly is they're not going to let Newport and Marlboro and all of it get into the industry for 5 years without protection from monopoly being run. But yeah, if you're going to go to Colorado soon, you'll be seeing a regulated area to smoke at McDonald's.
Right.
Yes, if you go to Starbucks, they'll most likely be carrying a medicated coffee. Yes, eventually a Walmart and Walgreens will be carrying some form of CBD that's yeah, that's what you can prepare for.
Okay. All right. I figure that's what it is. So that's what's going to make it hard for, say, people like myself want to get into the industry then. Because, then it's like you said, you're going to have to have like $200,000 or something like that to be buying a franchise and part of it.
And then like a franchise, you not only have to have the money but you got to have money in the bank. Kind of like when you buy a house, they want to see that you can afford.
Right.
So now we're talking about a person that definitely has over $1 million sitting somewhere that they can show because $300,000 is going to be easy to use.
Right. Wow, it's treacherous business,
So the separation is going to happen pretty quickly. And then, unfortunately, what's going to happen, a lot of us didn't realize when we were buying OEM toxics before and trying to go for recreational and asset plant more exposed. A lot of us weren't well informed, but what we don't understand is the taxes now by having big industry and all these jobs that are being created through the government for this business and this industry. You're going to be looking at, people are saying anywhere from $45 to $65 per person living in.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well,
you're talking about in wholesale right now, and that's just like the events I do. You're looking at $20 to $25 for that same 3.5 grams. In a delivery or dispensary that has a lot of overhead and there's like branding and there's storefront, you're looking at $45 to $55.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Like I said, it's only going to get higher.
Right.
As you just put their head made recreated.
Oh, okay.
The cost, like I said, the cost of a retailer's license is going to cost more, so I'm going to have to charge for the same products.
Right.
So the person that's growing it, the farmers and the people that are developing the product are going to be taxed and held to minimums and things of that nature to make sure, they're taxed, which means they're going to tax. Good.
Oh, well, let me ask you this too. Say like in Amsterdam, it's like you can do it anywhere, everywhere in the state. What is the difference? You know what I'm saying? Than allowing us to do what Amsterdam does, over here. What's the difference? I know it's a foreign country.
What people don't know is recently Israel, a lot of countries and states that you'd probably be surprised if you looked up. Have gone either recreational or medicinal with the plant, and it's affected negatively places like Amsterdam, where they were kind of like a free drug state. You could go in Amsterdam and get needles. There were places where you could, the red light district, that's where adults, sexual orientation, things of that nature. So they were pretty free on a lot of things, opium and hash, a lot of different things, and they didn't see it as a crime. They actually had a drop in crime when they were more eating wild drugs. There's plenty out being court. Yeah, they got a negative effect from our law changing. To answer your question about the confusion again, there's so many bylaws. November 9th or 10th, everybody was on the freeway in LA smoking weed. Everybody had more than I think even people when I was on the radio station smoking weed.
Oh, wow.
I want people to understand that a lot of the laws changed in preparation for cigarettes. If you recently look at the laws with smoking your cigarettes when children in the car, no hotel allowing smoking, no rental car allowing smoking. These changes with cigarettes and how far you have to smoke for the floor, that's preparation for marijuana legality.
Right.
So, no, you're not allowed to drive and smoke. No, you cannot smoke around children.
Right.
No, you cannot light up in a public place.
Right.
Yes, you can be fined for having weed in not private, but a public location.
Right.
Like if you were at an event somewhere, Disneyland property or something like that, and they stop you and you have an aid or something else, and you go, well, this is payment a lot. And security tell you that it's against their property laws to have that because they don't have insurance.
Right.
So,
okay.
It's very, very, again, new with the law and everybody. The more we use it to do it, the more the bylaws and the changes become.
Right. That's what it is. Basically, they find a law to make another law to figure out, then they do this. And now let me ask you this.
They make their money by the laws and enforcing it. So that's why it's funny. If you don't need them, it's kind of like job security for them. They keep creating the problem.
Right. Let me ask you this. Maybe I'm not saying this word right. And I've seen it, and I didn't understand it, so maybe I'm going to ask you, maybe. It said, what is cannabidiol with CBD? Yeah.
Cannabidiol, right. Again, what we were talking about earlier, CBD, in my opinion, should have been rescheduled a very long time ago, because CBD is a non-psychoactive effect when you take it. Meaning if something you give a child any of it, there is no effect of being high. It's only the medicinal property that can extract from the plant. CBD is being, across the country, looked at very leniently, I'm happy to say, as far as people shipping it or being able to grow that plant. Because to grow CBD, you have to have a plant that doesn't have a high level of THC, if at all. There's specific strains of marijuana, land raised and others that only carry CBD in it. The cannabinoids, the oil that you extract from the plant. And like I said, it can help inflammation, pain, sleep, a variety. It's just too many today. And I'm not a doctor, but I just can tell you from personal experience or people that I talk to against it. Like I said, CBD is something that people that are against the plant don't understand it much. When they're absorbed, you see the effects of what CBD can do for cancer, children, PTSD, veterans, to ease their pain. Okay. So that there's no side effects. Their eyes don't drop, it gets red. It can introduce an appetite. And like I said, they got it now where they can extract it so specifically that they can increase, help you for anxiety, get your mood up, it can help the appetite. That's how specific it is now with the being able to extract the properties of the plant.
All right. So what's the difference?
One of the main attributes to like I say, all those healing properties.
All right. So what's the difference between the THC and that then? What's the difference?
Well, THC, it could be negatively like something, and it also has medicinal properties. Most people use the word high, but it's an uplifting and a feeling for your body and your head relief, and it's not doesn't over-inundate you. What I'll say is being a person that's experienced a lot of drugs in 40 years of life. Alcohol, you can almost lose your balance. You know what I mean? This is something that you still have your mindset. I don't think it changes your personality, THC. And it's, again, it's hard because of so many people that negatively look at it. And it works for some people, and some people just enjoy it recreational,
right?
Temporarily remove their problems, like a cigarette or a beer would do. But THC actually helps people that have seizures. I have a woman I work with in the cannabis industry, and she does edibles, and she does a pretty strong dosage of THC edibles to help sustain her body from having seizures throughout the day.
Oh, that's
the
good.
medicinal properties of THC, as well as gay in the body. But like I say, the government's been hiding the information and putting out so much propaganda for so many years. Way back when you talk about the 70s, the movie Reefer Madness,
right,
where they had men going crazy after hitting it at black men or white men with black painted faces, raping and pillaging.
Right.
Now, so it's been a negative effect that we've been told. So the more that now it's becoming legal and it's being put in front of scientists and doctors, you're starting to see a lot of them come out of the closet by saying there's a lot of medicinal properties.
Right. Well, like when I go into my place where I go, I say I don't want nothing that's gonna make me think. I want something that's gonna make me sleep. So give me something to make me sleep. That's what I tell them. I don't want to think about anything, because when I get to thinking, I get to thinking about everything else that shouldn't be thought about.
And it might be good. But you're gonna want to put your hands on the plant. There's so many hands on the plant. It's not one person that's breeding it anymore per se. So we got a lot of what you call hybrids. Hybrids are where you're 50,
right?
Two indicas, two even indicas, whatever, to cross them to make them stronger.
Right.
You generally are going to want to stick to what are indicas.
Okay.
Indicas are what we call a downer, or body high, heavy, go more that you feel inside the body, and you get what we call couch lock and couch effect.
Yeah.
Help you sleep, help you get an appetite.
Yeah.
But I like to tell people for a first time that I give them something that's tangible. I say, we go to the movie on Sativa, and we're all into the movie, and we're kind of crying and emotional, and we go, all the way into it. If we go into that same movie and we talk indica, we maybe sleep halfway through the movie and we go, what movie?
Yeah. Because
so you get the side effect of which one you pay for.
See, if I go in there and it's a movie and there's a lot of blowing up and bombs and stuff, I'll probably be hiding under the seats and shit.
People are going to have you very focused and paying attention to everything.
Right, okay. All right, brother. Hey, what we're going to do, we're going to take a little break, get some more music, and we're going to come back in. We're going to finish this interview up because, hey, like I said, I'm learning a lot. Everybody that's watching on Facebook Live, we got the Cannabis businessman in the house. You know what I'm saying? He's putting us up on the game. Hey, that's what it's about. Go ahead and tell him what you wanted to say.
Man, bless up. It's really Saturday, and you got your wax left. It's Saturday, you got your bowl. All my veterans, my community, my culture, all my people, we all are one. Enjoy the day we have today. Enjoy for that.
All right, we're going to listen to Eagle here on the Rise Radio, and we're going to be back with the Cannabis businessman, all right, here on the Rise Radio.
Everything revolves around you. This is what it's all about.
like they perfect. Everybody does.
Breaking shit like it was vandal, make it hard to handle. Banging rocks like it was random, just another scandal. But these women, they wanna live it every time I spit it. Work the stage and then they get it, then we take them back to the room. We run
Label owner. I'm a label owner.
They watching my kids, I mean they babysitting shit. I ain't talking about the house kind, I'm talking about the kind that take them home and records start flying. Back to back like championship, that's how we do it every time I pursue.
This is one of my artists, Rhyme Schemes.
It's fucking real in the field. I mean, I'm splitting the bill. Yeah, I'm
This is Rhyme Schemes, everybody.
It's like I died and I died.
It's off the Rhyme Again album. Get out there and get it.
Cause he's with the mind, my charm. They say that I'm handsome cause my ego. Everything revolves around ego. This is what it's all about. Ego. Everything we
Thank you.
all you see when they can get ego. Everything
We're always looking for artists to interview. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, you can hit me up at OnTheRiseRadio12@gmail. OnTheRiseRadio12@gmail. Alright? We're going to get into another song. We're going to keep it going. That was Rhyme Schemes off the Rhyme Again. This is Not Shooting High. You know what I'm saying? Our people, you know what I'm saying? They're feeling with coast to coast. Let's get it. Not Shooting High. You You know what I'm saying? My friends out there in Guadalupe, hey, respect. You know what I'm saying? Got to give a shout out to the folks over here on Periscope. You know, we got somebody from Saudi Arabia. We got somebody from Indiana showing love. And hey, well, you want to see now they want to see my tats. I can't show you my tats right now. But hey, we love it. Also, Inland Empire, Camille, got to give a shout out. Hey, Andy Johnson, shipmate. Hey, salute. Hey, you know, we appreciate you tuning in. This is On the Rise Radio. Stay tuned. Right now, what we got? We got the Mr. Cannabis Businessman on the line. What up? Bringing you back.
What's up? On the rise, baby, on the rise, man. 420 la, let's get it.
Right. Hey, and you know, I got some more questions. We're going to finish it out. Look, I'm trying to do two things at once. I got a person asking about where all my tattoos are. They're on my chest and on my back and everything like that, okay? All right. I got to keep my listeners and my watchers, keep them in tune with what I'm doing. Because if I don't, because Rhyme Scheme's my partner, he says, man, you always ignore the people on the camera. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to.
That's what we're here for.
Right. Well, hey, I got a few more questions. Like I said, I appreciate you being on here. You know, folks, let me tell you who we got on here. We got Mr. Cannabis Businessman. He's telling us everything about what's going on with the laws, the 420, what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I got to get you involved with helping me with this 420 law because that's you know, it's actually my wife's baby. But, you know, the thing I told her today, I said, you know what? Because I also do security. I said, I want to step away from the security thing for a minute. I want to get this off the road. You know what I'm saying? I want to launch this. I need to get this going. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. You know, because I'm tired of watching somebody else's back. I need somebody to watch my back. All right. So a couple more questions. Where is marijuana actually legal to where you don't have to worry about nothing?
Well, right now, if you own your home, you're not registered, and you're in, for example, California.
Okay.
You can grow. I think that's where again the company bylaw says when I say grow, it could be in germination stage, it could be operating stage, it could be in budding stage, so many stages. But if you go up to 90 days, if you have a medicinal recommendation from a doctor, if you're in California, you're over 21. I don't want to say it correctly, but it's about 64. It's a 63-page listing that they dropped in November. But I think it's like 3 pounds. I think 3 pounds total. A lot of what's raw. You know.
Well, I know.
You're able to grow and possess your own. In public right now, if you're under 21, you can't have over an ounce or over 8.5 grams of concentrate, like you talked about earlier. So yeah, it's very funny. And, I guess I got to feel how people that smoke cigarettes feel because they have signs. No smoking 300 feet from here, no smoking in this parking lot.
Right.
No smoking zones. You can imagine with the marijuana being a much more fragrant cigar, how they're going to feel about where you smoke.
I got a question for you. It actually came from one of the people watching on Periscope, and they want to know, are they offering penny stock anywhere in this game?
Well, that's a very good question, too. The funny thing about business and how you know that they shelter and keep things kind of straight out is, like, if you Google a company like Canopy Grow, Canopy Development,
is that Canopy?
Company that
Canopy Grow?
Or Canopy, the word Canopy you'll see.
Okay.
They'll make a third-party company, and they'll have to be like an investment group or, one of those angel investment group things. So they can separate themselves and put a lot of people's money in privately into one place. And then they're privately invested. So, like I told you, federally it's not legal. You can't take any transactions of any form whatsoever of marijuana, hemp, or CBD like legally right now.
Right.
But obviously the business that have been operating is very taxed. So it's just weird right now how it works for us. If you went like I did, went to E-Trade and you tried to ask some information and you try to look at the companies that are under it, and I'll frankly tell you this, I actually made a post about it on my Instagram. I don't have a bunch of posts.
Okay.
On Facebook about how it responded to me that the federal government does not engage or allow or entertain questions, any involvement with anything medicinal or other for marijuana. So, like, I got like a little funny about this from each day because that's telling me that I couldn't, that I know for a fact that you can invest in companies that are behind the growth and so on and so forth. It is being openly traded on the market.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's like the legal Bitcoin.
Hey, that's another subject of another time because I just found out about that now, you know what I'm saying? That's just recently, but that's a subject for another day, you know what I'm saying? But, question.
It's something that's done privately. You got to know. Well, even in the field of investing, you're kind of, if you look at E-Trade and all those things, you kind of have to pay an investor unless you have the information.
Right.
What I'm telling you. Where can I get the information to just choose on what I want to buy myself? I can't. So what am I supposed to be thinking? I got to buy it.
Right.
Or I got to pay a broker.
Right.
It's like an inside thing. Some people know where to put their money. Snoop Dogg is one of the people that openly see what he's investing in, what companies are surrounding, what he's investing in. But it's like I said, that's the gray area we have to do with this industry because it's not federally legal.
Right. Well,
finding all these creative ways to secure our money, move our money as well as our product.
And the thing about you say move your money, they will actually move your money out of stock. You know what I'm saying? Like if you let it sit there and you don't look at it or check on it, they actually will move it because it happened to me. They moved some money out of my stock that I had investments in.
I got responsible just by inquiry that they weren't going to do business. So I'll give you another. I got my business license in November for the Cannabuiness man. I walked into the city, like every other business I've ever filed for, and it was like the way people were looking at me and treating me, and they were like giving me these heads up so I should change the name and the terminology. I ended up filing for 2 business licenses, Cannabuiness catering to the culture, as well as the Cannabuiness man, because of how they made me feel for the filing. And then when I went into the bank to start bank loans, I was going through the same thing. Like, well, when I get a bank loan, I was trying to get a bank account.
Right.
That's part of having a business. You got to have a bank. And I realized after sitting with a guy, you're going to have to find someone, and you're going to have to creatively find a way to tell them how you're going to bank with them. Because, any correlation, anything, the word cannabis or anything of the sort, they're not giving you an account. They're not going to help you pass the check.
Right.
It's funny. You get treated like, criminal or an immigrant or...
Right. That's the thing about it, you know what I'm saying? It's like some people, you can change your life completely, but people will still look at your past or anything as the past. And that's going to be the determinant in how they're going to accept you, you know what I'm saying? Which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life, But hey, we're going to keep doing what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? That's how we go ahead and rise to the top, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly. A couple more questions. Now this one is, who is the data provider and is it in real time?
Like sharing with them, I'm glad you said that. I just purchased Cannabuiness.com as well as the app for the phone. I'm actually going to be using a new technology that Apple kind of will allow you to use even on like a BlackBerry, the app.
Okay.
But some of the people that I go to get closest to real-time information, unfortunately, is Instagram and following people in the cannabis industry.
Okay.
Like, recently, I was on the phone, I was just hearing my prayers are up. I supplied 420, a company at the High Roller Society, and there was some kind of car accident of the event at Obsession Vegas on the way back to San Bernardino.
Oh, wow.
But word of mouth is really traveling faster. Things like Facebook and Instagram. I actually do all my events and coordinating everything right now through Instagram for the Cannabuiness man. But the real time would probably be places like High Times Magazine.
Okay.
They're pretty detailed on the laws and putting out what's going on. I know that there is they changed it. Seems like they changed. It's so funny how the internet works. They change because people buy out the name, stuff like that.
Right.
Before they can play, but they have a hemp website. I'll make sure to get it to you so you can give it to your people later.
Okay.
And literally, that's all it is. You're clicking and reading specific county information and what was happening and what shop got closed down.
Okay.
Maps will connect you with all of the dispensaries and deliveries, and you can get a lot of answers from them.
Right.
But to be really true, it's just funny. Other than listening on radio, they really the internet that people are getting the information from now.
So that's where most people get their stuff from is the internet, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
Just because that's the need for sharing information, like that, they just sit there live and hear somebody that share that information.
Right.
It's easier to have them share information.
Right. All right, and now this one. With a monthly subscription, does it renew automatically when you do that stuff?
When you say the monthly prescription, you mean the doctor's recommendation?
Yes.
Purchasing those are annual. Purchase them once a year. And yes, they do expire, yeah.
So you actually got to go in and continuously get these approvals as far as having a physical and everything like that.
Well, I'll give you a little degree on the cell and mechanism there. Hold on. It's not as difficult now to get a doctor to write for a recommendation. It's not as biased to be like it's money. You can go into any 420 doctor. Some of them are even done what they call it like on the computer, kind of like a paper slide. So they do it. Some of them even do it, asking questions and stuff through a video, camera stuff. It's not as difficult as it is anymore like it was. They're only willing to write them.
Okay.
I don't know too many people get turned away when they go into the board when they talk about wear like IRS tags or they got their badge on.
Right.
Other than that, if you're over 18,
they'll be all right with it.
They're gonna be all right. They can get back, man. They can get back.
All right. I got one more question, okay? And this last question is, how do I use Technical 420? How do I use it?
How do you get technical?
Yeah. Maybe I'm not saying that right.
Sorry, I'm not trying to speak as far as like using the internet here.
Yeah, like say for instance, if I want to be pretty savvy on it, what you said, internet and everything like that. So that basically is, you answered the question then, right?
No. Okay, that's what you go. We have budgeters at every dispensary you go to. These are people like you and me that are facing the use of the product. So they're also put in a position to change to you, kind of like an alcohol person that knows how to mix the alcohol according to what your taste is. They actually be like vodka, whatever, cranberry or something. Right? So the bartenders are people that you can get a lot of information from. If you're not asking them sales questions about the product on the time, it's just it's general information. Now, in the internet, another way people find things is hashtag. Hashtag will be in you under as we call pound sign. You use that pound sign and you put it kind of like what you're looking for. And it's the same thing as going on Google and putting in a question.
Okay.
So if you put the hashtag in on Facebook and on Instagram, you're going to find events, sessions, like I work, like I'm always now. And that's probably the biggest way for a patient or a person to find information is to get out to these events.
Right.
Go to your local cup, go to a local stash. And like I said, I love what I do. It's an open farmers market, swap meet type deal where you can walk each booth, each vendor, each company, brand, and you get to sample, you get to ask questions. The patients are always there enjoying themselves. It's free to the patients, and they walk around, and who better to ask information but for our customers that's using the product and a service, right? So, like even with me, most information I've got is from meetings. Always going to California, Colorado. That's how I say it with it. Myself, most people in the community.
Right.
Obviously, the way all of us communicate, the answer is maybe the internet. So
okay, because that's
follow the group.
Right.
Facebook and that sort of thing.
And see, that's what I had a person ask me on Periscope is they said, was it okay to promote on your social media? And I told them, yeah, you know, that's what I see now.
Question. Boy, you really are good at what you do. That's one of the biggest problems. One of the biggest problems we're experiencing in our community right now, to be exact, Instagram will, if someone needs a report or it comes to their attention, that you have any activity that is off smoking. I mean, it can be legal activity. This is 21, smoking outside in your backyard. You know, if someone reports it, they have stages of spending, as we say, your account where not allowing you to post over time. They remove these things from you.
Right.
So again, that's why I want to start. Why I started Cannabuiness.com. That's why they have websites like Soap TV. YouTube's pretty comfortable where I can get it. I have enough people complaining about content being removed on YouTube, but Facebook and Instagram will close down accounts that it's up there, and it's just unfortunate because we're promoting our business and what we're doing and communicating to our communities and our culture is supposed to be there in freedom of speech too. But one of our Cannabuiness, as we call them, Max Media Lingo team, he had 38,000 followers online, and all he was kind of like a product tester, brand ambassador for a product and making people aware. He's the kind of person that people that are calling in now asking you, those are the kind of people you want to follow.
Okay.
They'll tell you that doesn't get paid and doesn't work with the product or the people, and will say, hey, I spent my money on this is what I thought, and hey, go check out this, and make sure you call that. So, yeah, I would say the internet, unfortunately, like Instagram and Facebook, are not in support of us. That's why we have WeMap that's going to start doing things that are more for the community, not just advertising businesses. Soap TV started a website that's kind of like an Instagram or Snapchat for reading people that are communicating with their videos. And then you have strict guidelines. Don't do it around kids. Don't have dogs or animals in the video.
Right.
You know, don't get in a car and endangering people with stuff you're doing. But yeah, unfortunately, even today, 2017, almost 18, we got people that discriminate against plants, even in an adult use or in medicinal time.
Right. Well, hey, you've been very informative. You got me some eye openers, and I look forward to when we meet, because like I said, there's a lot more. You know, like I said, I am 420 Lala, you know what I'm saying? And I want to know a lot more about this, and like I said, help me, you know, get my thing to where it's right and legal and doing it the way it's supposed to be done. You know, that's
it's on its way, man. You're gonna live in these brands like Coca Justice. No.
Yeah, right. But hey, tell everybody your social media and tell them a little bit where they can find you, and if they need to have you come and support what they do, if they are listeners or followers that are in that business and trying to get in that business, you know, let them know how they can get in touch with you, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you sharing your resources and your people and community with me and giving me this platform. On Instagram, you spell it out, the THE Canna Business Man. I'm also the Canna Business Man on Snapchat, Facebook, all social media platforms. But to be honest, primarily I use Instagram. I post every day where I'll be setting, especially like I said, a wholesale market, farmers market, of vendors and brands and growers that give out the product, educate you about it, and most importantly, wholesale it to you. I'm at a special pretty much to Burrito Valley Club status tonight with the Taco Fest. We open at 6 and close at 12.
When,
I have a recommendation.
When is that?
Come on in. That's this evening in Burrito Valley.
I would have came out.
We're out there pretty much 6 days a week.
Oh, okay. I would have came out there, but I got another engagement to go floss on somebody with something else. This is a whole nother animal. I got a tame.
Follow me on Instagram.
All right.
And they get in contact with me at my DM. I'm open to telling them what they have in their own areas. They don't have to come support me. I believe in the community as a culture collectively. So I want to make sure they get what they're looking for. So I'm pretty good at getting them directed. I have a good contact link. And there's stuff around you locally that you're probably not aware of. So follow me on Instagram at the Cannabuiness Man. Look out for the website and app, thecannabuinessman.com. We'll be sharing this kind of information. I see it's a demand for people to be sharing information and getting information.
And let me share something with you too. You know, this is from me, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'd like to, you know more about the business because I'm trying to really get in it the right way. You know, even to the point where you could actually, I would like to, you know, if it's possible, maybe bring you on and have like an hour segment called the Cannabis Businessman Hour. You know what I'm saying? Where like your following could actually interact with you on our show and talk about cannabis and what's going on with laws and everything like that. Because I think that's probably what is needed as well, to educate people, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that could be something that's done.
That's part of who I am and what I do. I think other than just elevating them, some people need to be educated.
Right.
I can form a better decision on something when I'm better informed. I can make a judgment on something when I'm better informed. I don't necessarily have to like, let's say, meat, chicken, or kind of good meal. But when you tell me what's in it, I have a better understanding of what's in it, and maybe understand why you like it.
Right. Like I said, maybe you have an hour segment on the station.
I'd be honored, man, and I'd probably be able to get some people in my industry, attorneys, and celebrities to come in and
talk about it.
Ask some questions that they would like to ask, that me and you would like to ask.
Yeah, so we're gonna meet and we're gonna talk and we're gonna talk more about this, because I think this is very important that people know that. It's like, like I said, what I'm trying to do, you can educate me and help me, but at the same time, we can use that platform for you to reach people that's interested in knowing about this stuff, that know about it. Because, it's like the government want to keep you dumb. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to know what's going on. So one thing about it, we got to take it upon ourselves to create a platform for people to be able to get educated. And this is a platform that I have. Like I said, I do it on Periscope. Like I said, I had people tuning in from overseas was asking questions on Periscope. Then I have Facebook Live. Then I have, just to let you know, this episode of this show will air next Friday on 92.5 The Beat. And then it will air on iHeartRadio as well. You know what I'm saying? On my podcast there. So, and then it's also on speakers. So that's one thing about it. I have different ways of getting this message out in the different ways.
Man, I'm excited. We on the rise, man. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Hey, any last remarks or any last words?
Nah, my last words is thank you, my brother. I greatly appreciate this opportunity. I love to work with people that are passionate what they do, and you do this, the people need to be appreciative to you. All works are done with somebody's sweat and blood and tears, and it's yours today, man, and I greatly appreciate you for doing this for all of us.
Hey, thank you for coming, all right? You have a good day, and we'll be talking, all right?
All right, enjoy, my brother.
All right, that was the cannabis businessman, folks, here on The Rise. Let's get into the music. Thanks a lot. Off my label, Ryan Skin.
He shall perish when I'm upon him. Beat my ball, pimpery. Dummies might call it trickery. Leave my scars to heaven for all the pure crime. Black angel walking, stack money balling. Nat turn 100 niggas running. This is often. When that Mac bustin', I see your act cousin. Telling niggas you was banging when you really wasn't. An angel fell from the sky. Told me God don't like ugly, so he covered his eye. I was offended by his error till I came off my high. And took a glance in the mirror, saw the angel was I. Dangerous mind state, able to strangle a snake. Amazingly quick stamina, man handle a dick. My antennas be standing and scared, I relate. No understanding the usual that the candidly is. The worst critic hit the perpetrators brutally like virgin rape. Perverse, curse of fate, perverse. Open pearly gates for Uzis and demanding my immunity. The realest nigga triple my worth when you kill me. I love it on the East Coast. It's so amazing. You know I love it on the West Coast. It's so amazing. You know I love it down south. Yeah. It's so amazing. You know I love it up north. Lyrical homicide, murderous lyrics make the whole world feel it, but these rappers gon' fear it. Yeah, I spit slick, I rip shit and ass crack. They can see my numbers like it's gas, man, I'm past that. Where the weed at? You're getting past that, we the last of them all vegan. Rap critics been feeding, we kill the rappers, they gripping, y'all listen, don't pay attention. We spend it with ammunition, what the game has been missing, yeah. You know the game when I spit this slick.
Yeah, I'm chilling, thinking about taking a flight to Cali in a few minutes. Let me stuff the duffel, press the tire to break the handle, got the play ready. Fight the lane, we take the shuttle, got this spaceship. Roller coaster, the wind.
This is the magazine. I have a magazine.
Over the ocean, this
This is the magazine.
my finger on it, fire pan, fire burning, making all
This is the magazine.
competitions from more angles. Politicians, politicking the wrong tables. I'm right here. You see my hand right here. Greatness in the total package, the fan favorite. Science, logic, futuristic. I handmade so much black ink on the white sheets. The clear hair, I be translated. That means boss ready to pass. History and that years later. I'm gonna take that.
Don't get it. Don't get it. Hey, you gotta hustle in this world. It's all about hustle. A hustler. You know, I'm a hustler. You know, I'm born. Kill yourself.
If we ain't blazing tracks, then we blazing jokes. We both come from a city where the cops plant coke. We come from a city where the cops tag toes. And if you can't see me, it's because of the show.
Hey, I'm not young. I just look good.
We're so amazing. Down south niggas, we're so
So amazing.
up north niggas,
It's so amazing.
amazing. Pushes in a cherry M3 with Pimp C.
Hold up to your daddy.
I learned a lot about life from an OG, D.I.G., P.A.C., a G.I.B. My little mama wanna roll, cause she know me. My little mama wanna roll, G.I.D. She know I'm violent.
Thank you.
Without crying.
That's Rhyme Scheme. That's off the Street Ghost Records label. That's off the label I have.
I love it on the West Coast.
It's so amazing.
Down south.
That's got Prospect with the Terrace Water. You know, we got one also with Tony Sunshine on it. And also we got Armageddon on it. I'm old enough to be your daddy. Hey, 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 hey. Guns and Ammo. This is another artist off my label. Guns and Ammo.
I think my idea too. I feel fucked up. So I mean, fucked up.
That's what it's about, lyrics. I don't stress about nothing. I enjoy life.
We in the club getting fucked up, fucked up. We in the club getting fucked up, fucked up. We in the club getting fucked up, fucked up. We in the club. Let's get fucked up. 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 We in the club getting fucked up.
We in the club getting fucked up.
Smoke weed
And turn up.
I'm on the back, I'm getting sucked up. Suck it down when I'm on it. Shut the fuck up. Look, show me put some back in it, back in it. Time this weekend, I'm back in it, back in it. Taking in the showers, going back in it. And ready to the party that's after it. We in the club getting fucked up, fucked up. On fire like it burned out, burned out. Get tired, we turned out, turned out. And we'll keep going till it turns out, turned out. So we got back. I'm sure you got the mention. Your ass a flash, I catch up like a reception. Please don't get me wrong, don't get no misconceptions. Just point the top, be a hot section. Yeah. We in the club getting fucked up, fucked up. We in the club getting fucked up, fucked up. We in the club getting fucked up, fucked up. We in the club. Let's get fucked up. Let's get fucked up. Let's get fucked up. Let's get fucked up. Let's get fucked up.
Wanna get fucked up?
We in the club getting fucked up.
We in the club getting fucked up.
Away with Nixie guns and ammo, step in the building, flashing lights from the ceiling, got me ready and willing. I'm getting fucked up and it's a wonderful feeling. And I ain't gonna waste none as soon as I take some. I'ma get it in like I'm beating the bass drum. I most wanna say something. They won't let me out.
You want some? Come get it. Come get it.
Ain't shit you can tell me. I was the one right there with that tattoo on her belly. And she was drinking on berry. Her friend was tipsy already. Won't you and your girl come and meet me back at the telly?
I even got some Jack.
She said that they were sisters and they names was
Which
Nina
way
and
you like
Shaggy.
it?
Hot and
These are the
sweaty.
bones.
They started undressing. Twins and Rachel just trying to order more shots for the section.
We in the club getting fucked up. We in the club getting fucked up. We in the club getting fucked up. Check it out. You want to know who I am? I'm going to tell you who I am. If you go on Instagram, or put it this way. Go on YouTube and look up Gangster Party line. You'll see who I am. Gangster party line. Alright? That's who I am. Gangster party line.
This is a Grand Theft production.
This is also an artist off the label. Alright. This is Chinaman. Chinaman. Off the label.
Chinaman. East Coast, West Coast. Big up. And respect. Certain things that growing up in the hood, you know. One of the best pieces of advice my papa ever gave me. What is up? You got to stay rough like Jamaica, man, tough like Jamaica. If a boy tells you must shot like Jamaica. Like Jamaica,
That's right, you want to talk to me? Now you know who I am.
Jamaica, got to stay rough like Jamaica, man, tough.
I gotta take it. Now you see who I am. You wanna talk some shit? Call me, motherfucker. Talk some shit. Alright? That's right. I'm gangsta party line, motherfucker.
Since I was a little boy, I knew that hip hop break me dance and lost me roots. Since I was a little boy, I like a DJ, everything kind of a nice salute. Since I was a little boy, I knew to reach shit up would be my destiny. Since I was a little boy, I pray for the day that the streets would finally hear me. So I say, rough like Jamaica, man, tough like Jamaica. If a boy gets you must shot like Jamaica. Young and Jamaica, get the girls of Jamaica. China man, I got to live Jamaica. You got to stay rough like Jamaica, man, tough like Jamaica. If a boy gets you must shot like Jamaica. Young and Jamaica, get the girls of Jamaica. China man, I got to live Jamaica. Me mama work 2-3 jobs to feed me. Me mama bus was a panty before me. Every day she pray to Jah for me. That gunman, she should never kill me. Mama, I wish you I was still here today. Mama, every day I
what's up, folks?
and pray. With a gentleman, take who never away from me. One Chinaman here to stay, because I stay rough like Jamaica, tough like Jamaica. If a boy tells you must shot like Jamaica, young like Jamaica, get the girls of Jamaica. Chinaman, I
Yes,
got to be
I have one female artist. Her name is Tiana. She's a pop singer.
if a boy tells you must shot like Jamaica, young like Jamaica, get the girls of Jamaica. Chinaman, I got to wake up Jamaica. Since I was a little boy, I knew that hip hop reggae dance and lost the roots. Since I was a little boy, I like to DJ, everything Chinaman, I salute ya. Since I was a little boy, I knew to rip shit up would be my destiny. Since I was a little boy,
You say you're being here in January. Where you coming from? Where you coming
so
from?
I say rough like Jamaica and tough like Jamaica. If a boy tells you must shot like Jamaica, young like Jamaica, get the girls of Jamaica. Chinaman, I got to wake up Jamaica. Got to stay rough like Jamaica and tough like Jamaica. If a boy tells you must shot like Jamaica, young like Jamaica, get the girls of Jamaica. Chinaman, I got to
Yeah,
wake
tell
up
them they good.
Jamaica. I am the sea, it's China, but then China, China, China. I am the sea, it's China, but then
Oh, so you like that gangsta, huh? That gangsta shit. Yeah, I also do that. I do everything. I'm a jack of all trades, and I master them all. Matter of fact, if you watch the T.I. Rihanna video, live your life, I'm the guy that snatches him out the truck and kicks his ass. Alright, this is Rhyme Scheme.
Chinaman, they got yes, I will. More tune confused. More tune bust out.
Get back in. My nigga Ram.
can look at it. That right there, that's my artist Rhyme Scheme. And that's Big Hurt out there in D-Town, Detroit. Alright, we work with all them. Smoking on that Cali, nigga. Smoking on that Cali, nigga. Well, yeah, you fuck with G12 also, alright? That's where my artist is from. He's from Detroit. He's also the vice president of the label. He's also my co-partner in the radio station, and also, you know, on our magazine. Exactly, that's true. That's where spinners come from. That's him right there. In the hood like a transmission. I'm ahead of the pack. That's why my niggas walk around with a stamp on the back. Yeah, and they got the tickets because they run the numbers and watch the things come through like a busted rubber. The work moving like a cyclone, but the connect still charging like an iPhone. I'm on my Cali shit with the stash spot out in the valley sick. Yeah, money on my mind cause I'm always on my artists. Shit, they my boys. I gotta fuck with my artists, you know what I'm saying? Don't be stupid, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. My artist is family, you know what I'm saying? We do this together, independently. We ain't trying to do nothing together. There's nowhere to sit down, nowhere to get down. I'm getting away because them cats got big brown. The monsters are the light kind, but the white kind. Disconnect your lifeline, and I'm not lying. If you like that, then try me. You gon' be a body. You gon' get your whole family. Busted rubber, right? You will be tested. Nevertheless, send me a message. This one is aggressive. What you should have said to get it corrected. These niggas infected. This is the thing about it. I have a radio station. If my artist music is not getting on the mainstream studio, the mainstream radio station, I made a radio station and it gets played that way. I gotta repeat it. Switch your gear. Not me. We family. Let me tell you something. I'm from Ohio by way of Chicago. So understand what I'm saying. That's family. Ohio, Chicago, and I came to Cali. I just call it Kobe. I just call it Kobe. Southside Boogie. I was out with Harvey. I'm a homestead. My son is in Elton. Southside Boogie is back. Matter of fact, my 20-year-old son's mom is from the north side. There you go. This is my artist, Guns and Ammo. They from Chicago. Alright? Four Corner Hustlers. Guns and Ammo. You ever seen these before? You ever seen these? You ever seen these before? Oh, 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 out there. I missed that.
Mic check, 1, 2. Rhyme scheme.
All right, Inglewood, Covina. All right. I live in Orange County.
This shit started as a dream into reality. Ain't all about the salary. It's all about my strategy. The average nigga trying to make it in this cold world. But putting this about my past, raising my girl. But look, life is real and I see it through my eyes. Niggas think it's all a dream, but the shit is all the sound for day by day. We trying to make it again. I'm looking down my soul again. It's all
right.
I mean, what are we living for? What are we dying for? We struggle every day, niggas, so what we trying for? The devil's on the dream since day one, so I'm sitting there hoping to put the barrel of my gun in. We put the storms off, every steady raining. We spitting on our soul, and we think we entertaining. We in the limelight, and we almost famous. And we almost famous. We one step close, and we almost famous.
Yeah, we almost famous. That's artist rhyme schemes again.
We almost famous in this bitch. We one step close, and we almost famous. Yeah, we almost famous. Yeah, we almost famous. We almost famous in this bitch. Say revolution struck solution, but it all changed. Cause everybody do anything for the fame. Man, it's the same. His mind's gone. And when we fall with the way to the power, no matter this out on the street.
Thank you.
They carry heat.
Sometimes he's not in the studio today, you know, because basically he lives up in Vegas, you know what I'm saying, and he goes to California, you know, so we do our show between Cali and Vegas, you know, sometimes we're in Vegas. But this is where our main station is.
We almost famous. We almost famous. We almost famous in this bitch. We one step close and we almost famous.
Yeah, we almost famous.
Yeah, we almost famous.
Oh, okay. I go to Vegas all the time. That's where we run. You know what I'm saying? Vegas also. All right, everybody. This is Shogun. Hey, On the Rise Radio. It's about my time to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You already know we 24/7. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about it. If you want to listen to music, download the WBKE Media app. Download it. It's on iPhone, Google phone. You know what I'm saying? You can also go to the website, WBKEmedia.com, you know, and tune in, listen to us on the Rise Radio. One thing about it, we got to thank our guest that came in, Mr. Cannabis Businessman, you know what I'm saying? I got to give a shout out to everybody out there that's listening and watching and everything like that. Everybody on Periscope, you know, people out there in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Got to give also Saudi Arabia and everything like that. Hey, respect, you know what I'm saying? One thing about it, I will be back, you know what I'm saying? Facebook Live, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, family, you know, everybody, you know, Papa Will, you know what I'm saying? Denise, you know what I'm saying? Camille, hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Everybody else, if I didn't get your name. But hey, I'm going to end it right here. This is Guns and Ammo, also off of Street Notes Records. Okay? One thing about it, Street Notes Records, On the Rise Radio, On the Rise Magazine. Hey, On the Rise, period. That's us. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
They always think that you'll be up to something. They try to lock you up for nothing. Now I'm feeling like fuck. Now I'm feeling
I'm like, fuck them. They call it protection, but they killing niggas for nothing. They try to keep the niggas struggling, trying to stop me, but they can't stop a nigga hustling. I'm talking to sheriffs, the troopers, and the undercovers. No matter what media say, I never ever love them. Stop giving a fuck when I seen them snatching up my brother. 3 in the morning and he was sleep under the covers. They put him in the cuffs, then they hit him right there up. Like they ain't give a fuck, so I don't give a fuck. No, I don't give a fuck, son. So I'm about to send it up. I'm feeling the feeling all up in my gut. You know that I recognize the people I can't trust. My mind's a freedom, you know you really can't touch. My ties is legal, show these people I had enough. Put my middle fingers up until I motherfucker bust. Cause they can't never cut my hands up. Hands up. They done knock my nigga Sam up. Now I'm feeling like a stand-up. I'm the Lord of the Rings, I feel like Gandalf. Crushing you pussies like they gave me the winning hand up. You done step into the zone, you can't handle. Show them the definition of why they call me ammo. Now you know you can't trust them, cause they always think that you be up to something. They try to lock you up for nothing. Now I'm feeling like fuck them. Now you know you can't trust them, cause they always think that you be up to something. They try to lock you up for nothing. Now I'm feeling like fuck them. They have the most guns in the area. They shooting up the guns in America. And I'ma run, I ain't scared of ya. Don't think I'ma run, I ain't scared of ya. Cause they looking at you like they want to bury ya. Talking shit to try to get you out your character. But you can't let them get you out your character. Cause they all love it for the corn of the carrier. Can't tell me shit. Man, I done had enough. If they want war, I don't give a fuck. Fuck the police. Man, I done seen enough. If they want a war, I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Cause they coming on me block like they run shit. And they tryna lock you up and you ain't done shit. So who the fuck you think I am? I ain't the one, bitch. Wanna fuck my life up? That's some fuck shit. Now you know you can't trust them. Cause they always think that you be up to something. They tryna lock you up for nothing. Now I'm feeling like fuck. Now you know you can't trust them. Cause they always think that you be up to something. They try to lock you up for nothing. Now I'm feeling like fuck. Put your middle fingers up. Put your middle fingers up. Fuck the police. Put your middle fingers up. Put your middle fingers up. Fuck the police. Put your middle fingers up. Put your middle fingers up. Fuck the police. Put your middle fingers up. Put your middle fingers up. Fuck the police. Now you know you can't trust them. Cause they always think that you be up to something. They tryna lock you up for nothing. Now I'm feeling like fuck the police. Now you know you can't trust them. Cause they always think that you be up to something. They tryna lock you up for nothing. Now I'm feeling like fuck.
It was another episode of On the Rise Radio. Tune in next week and we'll be back with more. And you be safe out there. And don't forget, streetnotesrecords@gmail.com. Okay? Get in touch with us.